This one winter composting mistake will ruin your spring soil. Right now, millions of gardeners are unknowingly destroying their soil health by doing this one thing to their compost piles. The mistake is letting your compost pile freeze and go completely dormant for 3 to 4 months. When your pile drops below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, all the beneficial microorganisms die off. By spring, you've got a frozen, anaerobic mess that's actually harmful to your soil instead of helpful. Now, if you're tired of dealing with poor soil and want to keep your garden thriving all winter long, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. I'm sharing the complete 7-step solution right after we dive into the science behind why this mistake is so devastating to your soil health. Here's what happens. When compost freezes, ice crystals burst cell walls in the organic matter, creating a slimy, smelly substance. The beneficial bacteria that break down material are killed, and harmful anaerobic bacteria take over. This creates methane and sulfur compounds that actually poison your soil instead of feeding it. Here's your complete 7-step winter composting system that keeps soil biology alive all season. Step 1 is all about strategic location selection. So, if you can, position your pile against a south-facing wall. The wall actually radiates stored heat during the day and gives your pile some protection from the wind. Try to avoid north-facing spots and those low-lying frost pockets. This heat retention is really crucial. Honestly, it can mean the difference between having active composting or just ending up with a frozen dead pile. Step 2 is pre-winter preparation. Before those hard freezes hit, make sure to rebuild your pile so it's at least 3 by 3 feet. Bigger piles just hold heat better. And don't forget to add a nitrogen source, like fresh grass clippings or kitchen scraps, to spike activity before the cold sets in. This final feeding gives microbes the energy they need to survive winter. Step 3. Insulation system. Apply 6 to 8 inches of straw, dried leaves, or wood chips around the entire pile sides and top. Think of this as a winter coat for your microbes. Leave the bottom exposed for ground contact and drainage. This insulation maintains the 40 degrees Fahrenheit minimum temperature needed for beneficial bacteria survival. Step 4. Heat generator trench. Dig a 6-inch deep trench around your pile's perimeter and fill it with fresh horse manure, chicken bedding, or rabbit manure. These materials generate heat as they decompose, so your compost pile basically becomes the hot center of this thermal system. The trench actually acts as a geothermal heating system. Step 5. Hot core injection. Mix 2 cups of finished compost or rich garden soil into the center third of your pile. This introduces billions of dormant but alive microorganisms that will colonize your winter pile. So just think of this as seeding your pile with beneficial microbes. Step 6. The winter turning schedule. Every 10 to 14 days, use a pitchfork to turn your pile, bringing the outer material to the center and the center material out. This redistributes heat and, helps prevent anaerobic zones from developing. Regular turning keeps the oxygen flowing and stops that harmful bacterial takeover that can happen in stagnant piles. Alright, so now we're at step 7, which is all about ongoing maintenance. Here's what you'll want to do. Add a little nitrogen every month. Coffee grounds, fresh grass clippings, or even some kitchen scraps can work wonderfully for this. Oh, and don't forget to cover your pile with a tarp. This helps to retain moisture, but make sure to leave the sides partially open. It's important for air circulation. Alright, so you'll want to monitor the moisture. It should feel just like a wrung-out sponge. If it's too wet, you can end up with anaerobic conditions, and if it's too dry, well, that can kill off the microbes you're trying to encourage. This system actually maintains internal temperatures between 45 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit, even when the air outside drops all the way to 0. That keeps those beneficial microbes active and helps you create rich, living compost for spring. Gardens using this winter method can see 60% more active soil biology come spring. Plus, plants tend to establish about 2 weeks faster, and you'll need 40% less fertilizer. Your soil, honestly, stays alive and healthy all year round. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and give us a like. Try this complete 7-step winter composting system this season, and comment below to let us know how your spring garden performs.